What is up, guys? Subpar Gamer here with another Call of Duty World War II video. And as you guys know, yesterday they came out with the community update for Call of Duty World War II regarding the big changes that are coming April 10th. And they're going to be rolling out with DLC 2. I'm pretty excited for it. And there's going to be a lot of changes made. Most of the divisions are going to be switched up. A bunch of stuff's been removed. So I'm just going to get straight into it, and I'm going to read you guys some of the different changes that are made, as well as some of the stuff that is happening with basic training. So let's get into it. So for infantry, you get an additional primary attachment, you get second pistol attachment, and you swap weapons faster. While you're aiming down sight, you have less idle sway, and you move faster while aiming. That is pretty awesome to me because I was always having to use primed to get that additional primary attachment, and you already got one with the infantry, so that changed it from 3 to now you're going to be getting 4, which is awesome. So I'm pretty excited about that. Next, we have the airborne. You can fire guns while sprinting and diving, reload while sprinting, climb over obstacles faster and no damage from falling, and you sprint faster over time. They changed the sprint speed to where now it's basically like marathon. Everyone has unlimited sprint, and they changed it from like 1.4 to 1.3. So you do sprint a little slower, but with the airborne you sprint faster, kind of like over time. And while you're sprinting, you can fire and reload, which is awesome. You don't have to stop, or you don't have to do anything like that just to reload, which is nice. It's going to be it already was, but it's going to be even more of a run and gun type class. And then armored. Armored, personally, to me, I think, has gotten the biggest buff to it. You take significantly less explosive and fire damage, immune to shell shock and tactical equipment, increased bullet penetration through surfaces, and greatly reduced flinch when shot. So the armored is probably going to be, along with airborne, is probably going to be one of my most used classes now, because you have primed, basically built into armored, you have hunker, basically built in, and you have FMJ with the increased bullet penetration. That's going to be huge. I'm really excited for that one. Mountain, I don't use mountain as much, unless I'm sniping while playing war or something like that. But mountain, you're invisible to enemy recon, aircraft, and controlled streaks. Killed, enemy death locations are hidden. There's no name or reticle change when enemies aim at you, and there is silent movement. So this is going to be like your go-to stealth class. I don't use it very much, but the invisible to enemy aircraft and the killed enemy death locations I think is pretty cool. Next, we have expeditionary. You have double lethal and tactical equipment and enhanced equipment use. I'm thinking that's going to be like the same thing, like you can throw equipment further and faster. So you have munitions replenished from killed enemies and over time. So that'll be nice. That's like forage built in. You have improved tacticals and easier to destroy war buildables. So I'm thinking maybe your tacticals might have a bit of a buff to them in terms of blast radius, and this will be easy if you play war. This will kind of be your go-to class. And then equipment damage paints enemies on minimap. So if you throw like one of your tacticals, it'll be nice. You'll get a ping for any nearby enemies at that location, which will be sweet. And then resistance. Resistance is probably my least used class. I don't even remember the last time I even touched the resistance class, but after this I may have to start using it more. Your minimap indicator and scrambler of close-in hostiles. Enemy movements are easier to hear. Kills and assists grant intel ping of nearby enemies. That's insane because it's kind of like it's almost like the equipment damage for the expeditionary, but it's for kills and assists. So if you get an assist off a grenade or anything like that, it'll show you like a little intel ping where the enemies are. And it's easier to spot targets and increased minimap coverage. So you basically have lookout built into this. So those are the changes that are coming to the divisions. I'm pretty excited for them, but there are also a ton of other changes. It's basically revamping the whole way the game works. I'm gonna cover just a few more of these, and then I will leave the link in the description down below of the community blog post, so that way y'all can go read it and see all the changes for yourself. So, some of the different changes: the LMG bipod and sniper sharpshooter are automatically available when using LMG or sniper. The remaining division skills, weapon class attachments, are selectable and create a class, which is nice. So like your bayonet and your suppressor, now they're just not automatically with the division. They're able to be placed on certain classes or used as an attachment. Again, all players have unlimited sprint and speed. Sprint and speed is slightly slower. And this is insane. You have 3 primary attachments for all loadouts. So basically almost every division gets like a primed extra attachment. You can get lethal and tactical equipment for all loadouts. So it's you're gonna kind of have a bunch of grenades, which is fine for me because I throw grenades like they're going out of style. But launchers can be equipped for all loadouts. You don't have to have the launched basic training anymore. And they brought back the rifle grenade. I'm not too sure how this is going to work out. It's been said that it's going to have kind of a nerfed damage radius, and you basically have to hit them straight on or at their feet in order to kill someone. But as we all know, there are grenades spammed everywhere, and I feel like the rifle grenade is just going to be shot all across the map. So I'm not too keen on that one, but we'll see how it goes. Hopefully people choose other attachments in lieu of the rifle grenade. You can get a suppressor attachment for all the pistols, and the pistol it has a range nerf to it, so it's a 15% range reduction versus the suppressor's 30%. And they removed certain basic trainings, so primed and bang are no longer able to be selected. They kind of rolled those into the division updates. So they rolled the primed into the armored division update, and then bang, they also pretty much rolled that into the armored division update as well. They added 2 new basic trainings, basically I guess to take the place of primed and bang, but they're completely different. Blitzkrieg, you can earn your streaks by just kills. So the way that'll work is you will basically kind of like the old Call of Duties, where it'll take like 3 kills to get your UAV, 5 kills to get like your glide bomb or whatever. And you also get a 4th score streak. So that'll be awesome. But I've heard that you can't, that your kill streaks won't contribute to your kill score. It'll just be the kills coming from your class setup. The second one is clandestine. Slain enemies drop intel packs that reveal nearby hostiles, and you get an intel ping at the start of each life. So I guess that's basically to help with like spawn trapping, and every time you kill someone you can get a little intel drop, kind of like forage, but for intel. So a lot is changing. One other one that I want to cover is the sniper sharpshooter duration has been buffed. So you can hold your breath for 10 seconds as opposed to 4 seconds. And I love the quote because I'm not a big fan of it, but it says it promotes using snipers the proper way rather than quickscoping. I'm very happy about this. I have never been a fan of quickscoping from the start, so I'm happy that hopefully this will sort of move people towards regular sniping as opposed to running around with a sniper like an assault rifle. So there are a ton of changes coming. I'm excited for April 10th. I'm excited for the new maps for DLC 2, and I'm excited for all of these division updates. If you guys enjoyed the video, if you guys made it to the end of the video, please drop a like. Let me know in the comment section down below what you are most excited for in terms of the divisions and what the updates, and as well as what you maybe don't like as much. So that's all for me this week, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you guys next week. Have a good one.